Hello, hope you're doing great, and today I would like to give you some tips on how to survive playing with Poland. It's a lot of fun playing with Poland. You have several options and you can do the hard way or the easy way. The easy way is to be a puppet of the Nazis or a puppet of the communists and make things much easier. But if you want to fight them both, you need a guide. And the first tip that I could give you is to, when the Soviets are about to attack you, you can free up Belarus. All this territory here belongs to Poland, but if you free it, and you can free also Lithuania, the Soviets will not attack Lithuania nor Belarus. They will be small puppets, and they will attack through here. That is a very small narrow corridor with mountains on the south, and since the supply depots are up here and they have swamps, they will have a very hard time going through here, and this territory can be easily defended with very few units, so you can concentrate on the Shermans. Also, you have several options as kings, and well, I choose in this case the Cossack king, that is a fascist, and then he allows me to do some wars, and I annexed Czechoslovakia as part of the three of this same guy, but by war I conquer Hungary, Yugoslavia and Romania. So I puppet them all, and this means that the Italians nor the Germans nor the Russians could attack from here, nor from here, not from here, but from Romania I can get all the fuel I need, and also from Yugoslavia I can get several units. You can recruit units from them while they are at peace. So you are going to be using, for example, you can make Yugoslavia declare war on the Soviet Union and Romania declare war on the Germans, so they are fully mobilized, but you recruit the units so they fight for you with your banner, but they are out of the war with Germany, and same with Romania, so the border is clear, and you only have to concentrate on this border and this one. Check the focus tree, is super important for Poland. You have many options, and my first move is usually go this because of the political point, and after a while you will get Danzig for free, and you will be able to change your economy because your economy starts as a closed economy and you are going to be able to open it. But I use it, I go this focus because it gives political power. With the political power I get the guy that gives you plus 15 political power. After that I usually improve worker conditions or get the military guy, and if I'm fascist I'm able to put here this guy that also gives more political power, and then this one that gives more stability, that also gives political power and production. And so those are my three main guys: the political power guy plus 15, then the minister of the army, improve worker conditions, and also the minister of the air because you're going to be attacked by air a lot and you need some protection. Regarding the air, I usually start with 3 factories of fighters, only concentrate on fighters, on intercept missions and build radars. Radars are super important for interdiction, and use them on interdiction so you avoid conflicts with enemy fighters, avoid air superiority. Put them on interdiction here and here, and use as many radars as you can. They are very fast to build and gives a super advantage in detection. So for example, now we have a very low detection, the war just started. I'm going to build radars and detection is going to be about 60%, and they will keep having a very low detection, 1%, so it's going to be very easy for me to confront a far superior enemy in the air. So let's back to the political tree. After starting the process of picking a king, and doing some industrial, you have several options. Keep going industrial or keep going your king or queen path. There are 4 kings and 1 hidden queen. The 4 kings are: the first one, you inherit Lithuania. Is not very good because it extends the border with the Soviets and doesn't give you that much. The second one is the Habsburg, is the one that I'm using in this gameplay. It's the easiest and the best because, well, as you can see, you inherit Czechoslovakia, and from that you can attack very easily Germany from the south, and you cut them into a big pocket. Here also you inherit all the manpower and factories, weapons factories from Czechoslovakia, and the weapon cache. So it's easy because you usually can defeat Germany before the Soviets attack. Anyway, if you like to go defensive and take your time, you can free up Belarus and you will hold the Soviets here in this corridor easily while you keep finishing Germany. The third king will allow you to inherit Romania. That will give you a big border with the Soviet. In that case, I recommend you free up Belarus and Ukraine. Ukraine is here and here, so you will end up giving this territory and you will have just this territory exposed, this big river exposed to the Soviets, so when they try to cross the river, it's going to be very bad for them. So it's also very easy to defend with this king against the Soviet if you free some territory. And also, I never build factories on Ukraine nor Belarus. I always build all my factories in the core territories of Poland, so when I free up this section I don't have problems. And the last king is the hidden queen. If you don't pick any of the 4 kings and you don't, in the second, again, when they ask you again 4 times for a king, you reject them 4, so it's a total of 8 times rejecting kings. You will be presented with a last queen, the Queen Romanov, the daughter of the Tsar that was executed in the Soviet Union. Well, she's kind of alive, or she has claims, and you have kind of fascist. You can declare some wars with her, and she's quite good. It's also a valid option to play with Poland. Some final tips. Again, don't forget the radars if you are going to go with not the Habsburg, the other kings that the war start a bit later. Never attack with your infantry. You cannot afford attacking Germany with infantry, and only use your spearhead, and prefer horses mixed with armor. They are great for Poland because here all the terrain is forest, and forest horses have more breakthrough and punch, soft attack in forest than trucks. Actually, the good point is that the tanks have a very big punch and breakthrough, but if you put trucks, you will take down the punch of the tanks a lot. So the forest increase the punch of the tanks in the forest with the bonuses, and kind of much better. So as you can see, with using trucks, I usually defeated Germany in 1940, and using horses, I will defeat Germany by mid-39. So I conclude that not also by the mathematical aspect, horses are better. Also, I proved in the terrain, and it showed that they are great. You also have some generals that this guy and the Cossack that they have bonuses for horses. Also, if you take your time with Germany, they will attack Holland and defeat France very, very fast. So you may wish to save the ass and send to them some divisions to protect the border. But those divisions should have some armor. I usually did a video best infantry division template where I mix all the components of a good division to be strong, especially against the Germany, and you probably will need armor piercing because they use tanks on that front. So, well, I think that you are okay try. It's a lot of fun. You are guaranteed to have a lot of fun with Poland. It's epic. You have all the components because the Germans are pressing from the west, the Soviets from the east. You are kind of alone against them all. And the aid is on the way, but it will take some time before the US joins. The British and the France will help, especially with the Air Force, but you need to help the Air Force using radars. So let me know how it did go for you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.